No ifs, buts, nor maybe.
Reggae Sumfest is the greatest show on earth.
The greatest reggae show on earth returns. Reggae Sumfest. And on our stage right now is no other than the festival's boss, Joe Bogdanovich, with details on the festival. And by the way, it's already one of the most anticipated in the history of Reggae Sumfest. Joe, sir, welcome.
Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you, Joe.
Yeah.
Nice to see you back in your Sumfest shirt.
Yes, we're ready to roll. You know, the launch was great a few days ago, and we're ready.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what challenges, you must have had some great challenges with putting this staging together, this first show for the return.
Well, I can tell you, we've all been challenged in the last 2.5 years with the world of events, and certainly with this terrible COVID-19.
Yeah.
And to put yourself in a mentality, a frame of mind of how to execute this big reggae show, festival. It's not a show, it's a festival. And how to be able to, think correctly, because when you have 20,000 people there a night, you have to be ready for anything.
Yes.
And we did really well in 2019 when we actually dealt with the audience. We didn't have any major problems at all. The entertainment was spectacular. And it was a one-of-a-kind event, and this year it's going to be even better.
How much of it is a make good of what didn't happen in 2020? That canceled staging. Are you carrying over some of that, some of those bookings and so on, and commitments that you had in 2020?
Yeah, we have some of them. We have everyone but Shaba. Shaba was on it, but this time around, this year is not quite right. So we have a lot of those people, and we have some new ones, especially with the young new generation artists.
Yes. And so far, what's the anticipation from our perspective is great. Okay, because you have on it a lot of people who weren't even artists the last time you had a staging. And they've broken into the space and are trending all over social media. And a lot of them are on the lineup. How does it look from your perspective? What's the feedback you're getting from the space about especially the new arrivals in dancehall?
Well, let me tell you something. Friday night and Saturday night for Reggae Sumfest, both nights closed with a dancehall segment. Friday night is dealing with the new generation artists, and there are a lot of them, and they're doing very, very well, and the ones that you're talking about. And we're going to see what they have to do.
Yes.
And then on Saturday night, we're going to be doing a tribute to Dave Kelly, which is one of the big instigators of dancehall music at that time, with all those great artists and those great rhythms that he did. And so we're going to end both nights with a reggae, one with new artists that are setting the trend now, and the ones that set the trend and still setting trends throughout the last several years. So I think we're going to find out just all about dancehall music and where it stands.
Isn't that a new feature of the festival, the tribute? It's a new feature, isn't it?
It's a new feature, and Dave Kelly will be here also, and that'll be interesting. Haven't been here in a long time, and he's very excited about it. The artists are very excited, and they're doing a lot of recording right now with Dave in the Bahamas, and so there's a lot of anticipation, a lot of positive energy bringing great dancehall back to the Sumfest stage. Can
you go back to the anticipation? Because your patrons are coming from just about everywhere on the planet, all over the world.
Well, they're coming from the UK, they're coming from the Netherlands, they're coming from New York, they're coming from everywhere, Canada.
That was so before the pandemic. Is that still so for this staging? Are they making that trek from all over the world?
Well, they're buzzing. I can tell you they're buzzing, and we'll see what happens. But they're certainly buzzing, and just the way you look at the whole environment and the staging and the just all the parties that are going on everywhere in the world. I mean, people just want to get outside and relieve themselves and celebrate life.
Could you talk a little bit more? You spoke about the new feature with Dave Kelly being celebrated. That is great. What else is new?
What else is new? Well, this is the first time that you can actually buy seats. You can choose your seats and have your pre-arranged seat. It's on the various platforms, 2 platforms, stage left and stage right. And that's about 750 seats per night.
Okay.
And you can buy those seats, and they're yours. So that's something brand new.
That's brand new. Oh yes.
What else is brand new?
So there will be 2 risers.
Yes.
For your VIP guests.
Yes.
Or
yes.
patrons.
Yes. Those are patrons, and then we have something even a little step above that, which will be the Lux Lounge.
The Lux.
The Lux.
The Lux. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's very big and nice. So what it is, it's very exclusive. It's got 12 tables per side, with butler service, waitresses to make sure that you're cool and everything's being done right, with food and drink. And if you want premium liquor, your server will come down and get you whatever you want to get, or you can go right downstairs and you have that bar that's right next to you. The service is going to be supreme this time. Not as squeaky as it was last time. So I'm looking with a lot of detail to improve the whole Sumfest experience.
So the look and the feel of the venue and the whole show is going to be brand new?
Well, I'm glad that you're telling me. There's so much new. I don't know where to begin, but I can tell you, the way this production is going to be this year. In 2019, the production was out of this world.
Yes.
And this year, it's not going to be anything like that. It's going to be out of this universe.
Whoa.
So this is going to be a real big Sumfest experience. It's going to be pure joy and ecstasy. You're just going to have fun seeing your friends, getting out to really uplift your spirits and your soul and try to bring a little more harmony into the world, Coming from Jamaica, that's something new.
Yes, and the world will get a chance to see what you're doing, Joe. Aren't you looking to be the #1 festival, one of the greatest festivals on the planet? Isn't that what you're aiming for, Joe? Not reggae, not just one of the greatest festivals on earth. Isn't that what your aim is?
What we're trying to do at Catherine Hall is to really build an entertainment performance center that's second to none. Online with what they do in LA and other places, Coachella, etc. And to not only bring reggae and dancehall here, but all sorts of kind of music as they go all around the world. So we have good connections with the major promoters around the world, and we're bringing a lot of business to Jamaica and show them that hospitality that a lot of people love, and we certainly support it. But when it comes to Reggae Sumfest, all I can tell you, it's going to be big. Shinsia is going to be on the show, as you know, and some big hitters. Dexter will be there. Sizzle is and his big band will be there. Barris Hammond will be there. Coffee will be there. So we have a nice a lot of good reggae and dancehall music.
A great mix.
A great mix, and it's hard to make the mix right, but everybody feels really, really good about it. Donnie will be on it too. And Governor, of course. There's a lot of them. You all know. Just go online, reggaesumfest.com.
Oh, it's big. It's big, Joe. I mean, this lineup, it's wide, it's deep, it's star-studded. So, brother.
And we have our eyes on some of these selectors, like Ricky Platinum's coming in from Chicago. And he's a big name, and somebody's very excited about being here. Boom Boom will be doing a thing there also, along with Miss Kitty and a few. Richie B will be on it too.
So it's over how many nights now, Joe?
We're going 6 nights. Monday we begin with the free party there, giving back to the community and showing everybody a good time. And then on Tuesday is the all-white party, which is standard and always sells out, and everyone has a good time dressed in whites, and a lot of lovely ladies and guys are there, so everything's happening. And then on Wednesday will be the Blitz, which will be the tropical beach, and that'll be, that's always kind of fashion oriented, and cool. And then, of course, there's the Clash on Thursday.
And dancehall night is now.
Dance, we don't call it dancehall. We're not into segregation. We're here on night 1, night 2, and that's
So
on Friday.
2 big nights.
Yeah.
In Catherine Hall.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then there'll be the after party on Sunday at 24/7, I think is the name of the club there in Montego Bay.
So Thursday is the Sound Clash.
Yes.
And all the big names take the stage on Friday.
Yes.
In dancehall.
Yes.
On Saturday, a mix of the best or some of the biggest.
Yeah.
names.
It's
The
gonna be big.
established, well-known, more mature, more far-reaching artists will be on.
I would like to remind the young audience out there, which will be a lot of them there at this festival, to not miss Saturday night's Dave Kelly tribute, because he's our real master. Done a lot for the music. So
that should be special.
Yeah. The stream is going to be different, a lot different than the live show in ways that you don't know.
Okay.
And what I mean by that, it's going to look more like television, you know? It's going to look more like social media. It's going to be, there's not going to be any breaks. There'll be no band breaks. It's just continuous. With interesting, dynamic ways of exhibiting our authentic culture, which people love.
So there's
and I can
whole
tell you,
production around the street.
Yeah, a different kind of production, right? So it's some time and effort and I'm paying a lot of attention to. And there's also going to be a lot of heavy hitters coming here from the international market, including a big television network that I can't talk about. And there's going to be some big stars in the house.
Just hanging at Sumfest.
That's right, liming, I guess.
Liming and having fun in Jamaica.
In Jamaica, enjoying the greatest reggae festival on earth.
Some big names.
But they
deluxe names.
Gee, it's really great seeing you, though.
It's good having you, Joe. Thanks as usual for coming and sharing so much with us and our audience around the world.
Yeah, man.
I would urge those who, based on what you're saying, sir, I can just imagine them now booking up. And
one more thing, very important. The way we're going to get the production of getting into the venue, it's because there's a lot of people there, and this time we're really putting a lot of effort to getting a lot of communication, letting people know which one is house left, which one is house right, where to go, how to get there, a lot of service to get you with a lot of signs that telling you where to go, a lot of effort that's being put in to really raise that level of getting the entrance there smoothly. That's a big job, you know. It's very difficult in a small venue.
And parking on all those things are...
The parking is being arranged in various places, which will be notified. Security's big time. And, you know, last year that we always have parking problems or traffic problems. And parking is a big issue, but we're working out arrangements across the road there, and there's a lot of property over there. And I think that the UDC has given us a lot of support in that area, and I want to thank them for all the hard work. And I can't leave out the sponsors. You know, come on, these sponsors, we got maybe 48 sponsors, big ones.
48?
48 of them, yeah. So they've really, we couldn't do it without them, and we appreciate that. And of course, the JTB is a big one. A lot of government agencies are involved, including the UDC and the TEF and them, and of course, there's
On Stage TV.
On Stage TV, my God. Yeah, God, I can't. There's a lot of television here. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot.
All right, Joe. No. 48 is a big number.
Yeah.
That's great. So, brethren, all that's left then, sir, is for us to get ready to be in Montego Bay.
Buy your tickets now because, and get there early. Just please get there early because we start at 9 o'clock on both Friday night and Saturday night. We're trying to end by dawn. We've been trying to do that for a number of years, but we're getting closer and closer because we really think it's kind of special at dawn, and the last act is playing when the sun's just starting to peek out.
All right, there you have him. Joe Bogdanovich on our show, and what a lot to take in.
Gosh.
My goodness, Sumfest, as we said. is back. No if, buts, nor maybe about the return of Reggae Sumfest to Montego Bay, Jamaica.